In this video, I'll give you a quick tour around LinkedIn since we are talking about social media this week. And some of you may be starting to build your LinkedIn profile. So I'm logged into LinkedIn and I'm actually on the Home tab. And LinkedIn, with updates and so forth as they've progressed with the software, have made it a little bit more like Facebook in that you can share an update, upload photos, and publish posts. You can see your recent activity, and anybody you're connected to, you kind of see their updates here in the center of the screen. It'll show you how many connections you have and how many people have viewed your profile in the past 30 days. They've also added kind of like similar to Facebook, the like button. You can make comments for people. And they make it pretty easy. One thing as you're building your profile, it's important to keep in mind that this is not Facebook and it is a professional networking site. It is used mostly for people to try to connect with people in their industry. Also, it's used extensively for job searches and for hiring managers to find people as well. So you can go in and look at your profile, and as you're building your profile, you'll want to make sure to have the correct information and have it accurate. You can see they give you quick links to say, oh, I have volunteering experience. One thing you'll want to do is find keywords and have those in key spots in your profile so that you show up on searches if you're looking for a job. So you can put those keywords for your industry in the summary, in your job title, and your most current job title is going to hold more weight in what shows up in searches than older job titles. You can also put it in the there is a skills area at the bottom where you can put those keywords as well. So when people are in and doing searches, they typically come over here into the Advanced tab and type in keywords. So we're going to type in one keyword. And also use the location feature. And do a search and see what comes up. So you can see with one keyword, 1,178 results were returned. The more keywords you put in, the narrower the results returned will be. So we'll see what that looks like. And recruiters and hiring managers typically put in about 7 keywords. They may also put in a title. So if we search now, let's see how many results are returned. So you can see that lowered the results quite a bit on this search. So to show up in searches, you want to make sure you have those keywords in your profile that'll bring you higher up on the list when people are searching. So you want to be found in searches. You also need to build your network and relationships with people. The way the connections work in LinkedIn is that it is by degrees of 3. So you have your first connections, and you're also connected to every one of their connections. And then the second level connections, you're also connected to all of the third level connections. So you want to make sure to build your network. And if we come over here, we'll go back and look again. It shows that I have 207 connections. There are different ways to make connections. You can add connections here. It is recommended that you do not import large lists of connections from your email and things like that, because you actually have a limited number of invites per lifetime. Right now, LinkedIn has it set at 3,000. So once you hit 3,000 invites, that's the cap, and it doesn't matter whether or not they accept you or not. And let's go back. There's a way you can search for alumni on here as well. And so I have Union in my page information. And so then it'll show you different information and ways that you can connect with alumni as well. And you'll want to connect with people in your city and your industry. Once you have 500 connections on LinkedIn, it will not display anymore. So once again, you're looking to show up in those advanced searches by using keywords and building your connection if you're trying to find a job using LinkedIn. You can, as you get more and more activity, hopefully your page will get more and more views. One thing they do tell you is to keep, you want to come up with a phrase for your title and have it minimize the number of words. So, for example, senior academic technologist, if it was going to be correct, I would actually have technologist and designer. But they say you want to shorten the number of words in your title, and that will help you show up in those searches as well. So it's kind of a way to optimize your profile. There's also groups, and you can create your own groups. You can join groups, and the more you post and get involved, the activity that you do on LinkedIn will help increase your views on your page as well. So, you can start conversations and ask questions in groups, and if it's in your field, you can get some good information sometimes. So the more views that go up, the more likely you are to be found. So you want to make sure you're using those keywords and have them in your job titles if possible. You can get involved in the groups, and you can get to know people. So make sure as you're building your profile, you get as much information as you can in there. That's going to help you show up in those search results. And one way you can identify those keywords for your profile is recruiters will often get words from job descriptions to use in the search. So as you're looking at job descriptions, you can analyze and find those keywords to make sure they're showing up in your profile. So I hope you have fun building your profile and get your current titles in there, your past titles, your skills, and your summary, and really get your profile up and looking good if that's the social media site that you've decided to design. So enjoy getting LinkedIn.